Hi, it's been way too long since I did one of these hauls, and I think it's about time I did one again. So, starting off with the complete series of K anime series. I watched the first 3 episodes. I'm already intrigued by it. I saw the first 3 episodes, but then I got busy and I had to return it, and now I can rewatch it again. So far, it's pretty interesting, but I'll review this pretty soon, later on, I guess. Now, we have perhaps my girlfriend's favorite. She wanted me to watch this for quite a while, and thank God the library has it. Diabolic Lovers. As I like to say it like a robot from the Incredibles video game. Diabolic Lovers! We'll see. We'll see what makes this one of my girlfriend's favorites. She's always encouraged me, no, you gotta watch this, Okay, I'll watch it. Now I will. I remember hearing about this on Pawn Stars. Thanks to Pawn Stars, I did some reading, and sure enough, there it was, at the library. The HBO original film, The Rat Pack. From what I gathered on the Pawn Stars episode, it was Ray Liotta. And there he is in the middle there, Ray Liotta. He's playing Frank Sinatra. Ray Liotta, as they say on Pawn Stars, yes, he is known for his mafia movies, Goodfellas, and the Johnny Depp film Blow. But the last thing you would ever associate Ray Liotta with is a movie about the Rat Pack and Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr., and company. Yeah, it was the early 1960s. The Rat Pack dominated the world of entertainment. More than Elvis at that time. Well, then again, Elvis was in the army in the late 50s. And then 8 years later, 1968, that's when he came back. And I heard, from what I read about this, it was about their life in Vegas, and it also talks about their political connections. Yes, in the early 1960s, yes, it was, the era of John Fitzgerald Kennedy. He was the youngest president elected, and he had quite a lot of celebrity connections aside from Marilyn Monroe. He also was connected to Frank Sinatra, but Frank Sinatra also had his negative connections too, such as with Chicago outfits, Chicago mafia boss Sam Giancana. So, thanks to Pawn Stars, I'm gonna watch this. Plus, I like the Rat Pack. My teacher, little story, my 2nd grade teacher liked Dean Martin a lot. No, she adored Dean Martin. In fact, when I asked, one day my teacher was visiting us, and I asked, and my teacher's right next to me, my mom's next to me here, I look at Mom and I said, Mom, did a friend of yours actually see Dean Martin live in concert? And Mom says, yes. My teacher looked at me and she goes, Dean Martin live in concert? Mom said, yes. And my teacher jumped out of a chair and went, that would have been phenomenal! So yeah, there we go. I just had to rent it again because I love Eddie Murphy. Saturday Night Live, compilation of the best of Eddie Murphy. Really important Saturday Night Live history. Really important. Really important. Donnie Yen and Teddy Chen, Kung Fu Killer. Again, I've been watching a lot of Hong Kong Cantonese speaking movies because that's the other side of my ancestry, because that's where my father's from. And since the Olympics right now are held in Beijing, I thought, yeah, good time to check this out. And plus, I adore the Ip Man movies. This is a review that I want to revisit again soon. Candyman, 2020-2021. Say it 5 times. So anyways, Candyman. I did a review about this when it first came out in late August, and I want to revisit it again because there was quite a few stuff that I missed in my first review that I want to say in my new review. So Candyman Revisited, that's what I'm going to do after this again. Because I quite enjoyed it, but there's some stuff that I want to touch on and compare this one to the original, which was released in 1992, 30 years ago, and already time goes by.